Good morning. It's so good to be here with you from my own living room. Good morning, good morning. As you come into the circle, make a note to yourself. Where are you? Who are you? How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I love being here with you on Sunday mornings, and I know many of you come every Sunday or many Sundays a month. What brings you here as you sign in? What keeps you showing up? I've been working with a group with many, many beings this weekend as we come all the way around the medicine wheel. My name is Julie Hannon. You probably can't see that nestled up there in the trees. And I'm here with you live to bring you into the sacred, to help you remember to connect to the sacred, to connect to your heart, and to love. So come into the circle, sign in by letting me know what keeps you coming back. And take a breath together. Drop in, get quiet. Notice your breath. The reason I brought in the people that are here, the altars, these are mesas, a personal altar, building a personal healing altar to remind us of our potential, to help support us, be a foundation for the healing that is our lives, that we give ourselves permission to heal. All of those mesa carriers coming around that I've said so many times this weekend, practice makes progress. And that you are here, good morning, with me to practice connecting to your heart, to love, and to remember that we're all one. So breathe in as you sign in. It's so nice to have you. What keeps you showing up every Sunday? What keeps you here? What keeps you coming back? And then notice your inhale in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring all your attention to your breath for the next breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel the energy of your breath bringing inspiration in. Long, slow inhale, and longer, slower exhale. As you breathe in and out, notice what shifts for you. Who are you now? And then your next breath, you bring all your attention to your heart center. Bring all your attention to your heart. Breathe in there and breathe out. My gratitude goes to you who show up every Sunday. I show up really for myself, for my sending out, not myself, my ego self, but my commitment to this earth to send out love. And Sunday has always been a sacred day for me. We're here together on Sundays born of the place of connecting, of really wanting to connect and remember that we're all one and connected. So what's shifted for you? Have you noticed a shift in the few minutes that you've come together to breathe, to connect to your heart? I'm grateful for this commitment to keep me in the practice of being with the sacred. What are you grateful for? Bring all that gratitude in. Feel the gratitude. Let it fill you so that you open your being to the ultimate state of receiving. When we move into the frequency of gratitude, we're moving into the future because we're receiving. We're allowing ourselves to really receive what we're grateful for. Sometimes it takes looking forward, back, or sideways to realize and appreciate so much to be grateful for. Each of you who shows up here could be grateful for the technology, for the gift of a practice that brings you to love every week. Breathe in again. Breathe out again. As you come in and sign in, what brings you here? What keeps you here? What holds you in Sunday practice? Good morning, good morning. And then today we're working in the shamanic world, in the shamanic lens. When we look through that lens, we know that when we change the way, like Wayne Dyer says, when we change the way we look at the world we look at changes. Or when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at changes. This is the work of the shamanic perspective. You change the world by changing your perspective or your perception. Thank you, ladies. The divine that keeps you showing up, nurturing your divinity. Do you dedicate a moment to that each week? So let's change our perspective and connecting to the practice, the way the divine self keeps us showing up. Maybe it's simply a calling. It's Sunday morning, and it's a beautiful habit for you to breathe and connect. So behind me, you could see an eagle and a hummingbird. Breathe in through your heart. Exhale and go out into the field with wings. Bring your wings, your feathered self, bring your wings out into the field, be them hummingbird wings or eagle. Maybe we should all start with hummingbird today. That little tiny bird who can't fly anatomically, but don't tell them in the literal. They drink nectar, the sweetness. So wherever you're sitting, lying down, listening to this practice, put headphones in and go for a walk. Fly around that little hummingbird self of yours, your divinity, your physical space, your connection to spirit. Fly around you, your body ship, and look for nectar and sweetness. What's sweet and delicious for you this morning? Drink that nectar in, whichever direction you flew around your space. Beautiful, sharing this beauty way, whatever beauty that you're bringing in as you fly around the space. Then you come back in to hover in front of the heart of you. A beautiful little hummingbird, or a butterfly who also drinks nectar if you've never seen a hummingbird. Hovering in front of you, drink the nectar of your own heart. Feel that connection with the natural world between your heart and the natural world. And breathe in and out there. And then on your next exhale, that bird or butterfly expands giant wings and becomes an eagle. And goes from sweetness to gentle flight, maybe a condor. Maybe you're in the southern hemisphere and you have big condor wings, or you're a great North American eagle, or an eagle of the mountains in the Alps. Breathe in. If you're joining from Africa, let me know what kinds of eagles you have there. Golden eagles in Australia. Bring those beautiful wings and notice that as you spread those wings like an eagle or a condor, you simply are lifted by the grace of the thermal energies, the air that rises off the earth. Effortless flight. And now here in my room, I would take that bird first up into the room, the ceiling, to see what sweetness is laying here, is surrounding me. What sweetness is surrounding you in where you are now, in or out. And if you're indoors, if you're in a room, then circle a little higher and expand your attention to the whole dwelling where you are. If you're in nature, to a piece of land that's bigger than your arms reach, than a bedroom or a living room. And then on another breath, in through your heart, connect to those eagle wings, the wings of your heart. And exhale and shift your perspective again a whole level higher over the village where you are, the community. And feel the love that's inside your wings that fills your hollow bones as you float. When you look for love, what do you see? What do you notice that you might otherwise not notice? And then come down slowly from where you are, ever so slowly, with just a tip of your wings, this way or that. You spiral down closer to the earth, to the altar of your body, and you swirl over your head, and you bring all that energy of great flight with you. And then once again, you're hovering in front of yourself, a hummingbird, a beautiful little hummingbird who's looking at you with love and looking for all the sweet places that are tucked up inside you. What does the hummingbird see now, having seen from that beautiful, energetic perspective of eagle? What is the hummingbird witnessing now? Breathe in and fill yourself with that energy of sweetness, of nourishment. Breathe in and honor that place of hovering in sweetness. And then let your consciousness know that if you let go of that sweetness, if you give it away to spirit, you could have even more. So inhale that little hummingbird, scoop her, invite her to go even higher, higher, higher. And as she ascends, she turns into that eagle condor energy. And the eagle lifts and takes all that energy out to spirit, out to energy, all the way into the field, so that you can connect, and your eagle and your condor connects to that potential for infinite possibility, infinite abundance, infinite sweetness. And you find the place where that exists in the field. The eagle finds it and picks it up in her beautiful beak, and drops it and brings it in from the field, circling down again. The potential for infinite sweetness, abundance, love, clear. And she drops it in the crown of your head or your mouth, like as a bird would feed her tiny little ones. And you open to receive that in gratitude. A drop of the divine, a drop of the infinite potential and possibility. And stay right there with drinking that nectar in. And how do you feel? What do you taste, smell, notice? What's happening for you now in this place of connecting to the infinite? Who's around you? Let go of the literal place. Shift your perspective into the soul and the energetic, into the potential. How does it feel? How do you show up? Feel all that around you. And then bring all your attention to your heart, as if you could bring that drop of the infinite possibility, potential, abundance, love, that golden drop that you drank, bring it into your heart to nestle, to plant like a bulb, like we're planting bulbs in the fall in the northern hemisphere. And you rub your hands together and you bring a prayer in front of your heart. And to pray, you open your whole self to sky, to earth, to sun, to moon, to one whole voice that is you. And you know that there is more that you can't see, can't hear, can't know, except in moments, steadily growing in languages that aren't always sound, but other circles of motion. Like eagle, that Sunday morning over Salt River circled in blue sky in the wind, swept our hearts clean with sacred wings. We see you, see ourselves, and know that we must take utmost care. Take kindness in all things. All this, and breathe in knowing we are made of all this, and breathe out knowing we are truly blessed because we were born and die soon with a true circle of motion, like eagle rounding out the morning inside us. We pray that it will all be done in beauty. In beauty. May this be a good day, or an even better day than yesterday, or the best day of your life. May you live and walk in beauty. Breathe in that sacred love, and then share it out into the world. So inhale in through your heart. Let's close with that. With all the perspective that you've gained from having wings, from flying above, remember, you want to change your world, change your perspective. Breathe in through your heart again on a comfortable inhale. Exhale, drop your attention down into the earth. And as you root, you get ready to rise. So you're rooting, down, down, down into the earth. And then you inhale comfortably and you draw that energy in up through the central channel, all the way through the central channel, and touch the pineal gland, which is right above the soft palate of your mouth, just a little in the back. So you draw energy up the central channel, draw up, root to rise, to touch your pineal gland that sends out the signal of whatever frequency you experience today. Sends it out into the world. A loving person meets loving people. A non-loving person meets people that match that. Everyone is your mirror. Send the signal out of infinite love, peace and joy, grace, beauty, abundance, the signal of whatever you experienced. Inhale again through those roots. Draw energy up the central channel. Touch the pineal gland and whoosh, radiate it out. Radiate that energy out. Your inner crystal. Come back in with your attention to your heart. Rub your hands together. What's shifted for you? To pray, we give thanks to all that is. I pray that everything will be done in beauty, in love. What would love do today in your life? Have a very, very beautiful day. If you love it, share it. If you love it and want even more, drop into Circle. Bring your divine self. Give your divine self that gift of a divine lunch hour once a week as you join us in connection to spirit, as you learn and practice changing your perspective and changing your world. This week we'll actually do a journey with Eagle in a big way because we're heading into the East. Thank you. If you love the practice, I said it already, share it. If you're coming regularly, let me know what brings you here. I'm so grateful for your presence, and I look forward to seeing you in Circle, in my advanced class, or maybe you'll join me in Peru this spring as we journey into the Sacred Valley and to Lake Titicaca. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you, everything. Beautiful piece of this beautiful day. Lots of love. Till next time. You can find me at innerpeaceandwellness.com. You can find me here or on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on on my YouTube channel, do like and subscribe. Hit that button. My friend Colette Barron Reed used to say, smash that like button. Subscribe. Subscribe so that you know that when I come online, here I am. It's been really great to see you, and I'm really glad to be here in my living room with you today with all these sacred altars. Ta-ta for now.